we're starting in like 5 seconds here. All right. Title Tuesday. We have a sub battle. I won't say it's happening directly after, but we're picking the team directly after. So might start in maybe about 3 hours from now, but as soon as this Title Tuesday ends, we'll be picking the team. Maybe d5 we get to play b5 there. Looks like it's still possible. Yeah, we can always take if we want as well. I'm in a castle though. Still doesn't look that dangerous. I will probably take this. The question is just when. But for now, it seems like always I'm going to get b5 in, which maybe if he plays like a4, that might be slightly more of a concern. Even here, it's a little bit more reason to take because maybe d5 is an actual threat now. But I'm still going to go here. I think I probably have to take it next, though. But yeah, it does seem like we get that. Okay, now I'll definitely take because he's threatening to go maybe d5 a bit more directly. Okay, very clear indication that f4 wants to happen. How is d5 here? d5 looks just good. There's no rook on my queen here. So d5 looks like it should be the move. Usually this move is well timed. I mean, basically, if white can't play e5, that's a great moment to do it. And my rook's aimed at his queen. His rook's not aimed at my queen. So that feels pretty good overall. Because, yeah, normally white has like a rook here and then d5, while it may have some pressure here. I mean, it also opens up the rook there. So as soon as white plays cd, you have big problems. But in this case, white's only played rook to d1 instead of c1. So maybe d5 is well timed. Also, before f4, right? Like if white had f4 here, then it would maybe just be takes, and then e5. Could still be a variation to consider, but I certainly wouldn't play d5 as confidently here. But because e5 is not possible, I'm pretty confident this is a strong move. Okay, so he brings the rook to e1. Taking here and everybody trades, that just doesn't even feel like an achievement of any sort. Taking here, now that's the achievement. But after that, we have to get ready for the move e5. Because that's going to trap our knight there. So it's probably takes and knight e5. I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, he goes here. I thought we had knight d5 here. h7 is, it's targeted, but it seems to me like this move might take care of things. Apart from the bishop, there's not many pieces over there. Okay, so I guess we got to take here. I mean, there is knight f4. Just realizing that now. Knight f4, queen c2. Bishop takes, king over. We have to defend mate, g6. And then sometimes it's possible to actually get in trouble there. Like queen d2 and like the knight's hanging or something. Or bishop c1. It's so annoying because I bet that that variation actually does work, but I'll play the safer knight takes c3. Always hate that feeling when you just know you're probably winning with knight f4 there, but the calculations just don't quite work. Okay, let's do this. Most likely bishop c2 here. I mean, almost have to play that. I'd be very surprised to see a different move. Yeah. So I mean, we're getting close to maybe just playing that. I think I'll start with rook d8, but yeah, g6 is a very comfortable move to play next. Brings the knight back. A few trades here wouldn't hurt. Knight g5 becomes a bit of an option here. I think we can do this. How is bishop h7? Okay, maybe bishop h7 works. I'll just do this. Not my initial intention, but didn't really want to deal with bishop h7 there. So we grabbed a couple pawns. Might even grab another. Barely got that move off. Did though. I'm going to take this pawn here. That should do it. Welcome back for a full year. Yeah, we probably missed some good moves, but I was reasonably happy with this. h6, takes. Like just clean up everything, and then here we just tried to get an exchange. Actually, knight e4 does run into bishop e3, so f3, excuse me. Probably not the finest move there. Yeah, and we do drop the h6 pawn, but I think it's okay because we stabilized there, and we're never going to get mated on a dark square with light squared bishops. Kind of a useless piece, so very nice. Yeah, d5 was definitely well timed there. He played king h1, like ready to play f4, but it's possible that he should have just played f4 right away, because delaying that one move really was important that I had this. Yeah, bishop f8 kind of threatens d5. He didn't realize that. And then black's just better from here, I think. Hello, Sean. Sean Cahoy. All right, we got a lot of resets to catch up on here. Hello to Lethbridge Chess. Good morning, sir. Quantity sufficient, 23 years with Prime. Almost a 2-year stint together, Quantity. Holding out for the anniversary, I see. Thanks for the Prime. Miha, 45 months. Also with Prime. Welcome back, Miha. Hello, Hassan. Quantity sufficient. Miha. Lolscat, 3 years. Welcome back, Lolscat. 34 months with Prime from Handlebar Society. The FN sensation. The fucking sensation. Thank you for continuing on to year number 6. Thank you for the 61 months. T3 from Lolscat. That was that 3-year resub. Tier 3. Cano Ruzi, thanks for the 3 months. Hamanesco, again, cheers for the year 1 swish. And thanks for the 46 months. 52 from Bubblevat. I thought that was a decent win. Don't know about nice. The standards maybe have fallen to the point where that was a nice win. I'm not sure. But I'll take it. Thank you, Bubblevat. And Wally Renfield. You'll be at work during the sub battle? Yeah, the sub battle is in about 3 hours, maybe a little bit less. So even if you can't make it as a participant, if you're there to cheer on the squad, it would be very appreciated. Thank you for the 39 months, Wally. But yeah, we're taking on Blitzstream soon. Thank you, Fractal. 41 months, Fractal Dust. Good luck, have fun. I'll take the good luck. Magnus is in this tournament. So is Hikaru. Lately, I think I've been feeling that the early Title Tuesday is a little bit stronger than the late Title Tuesday. Okay, so far, I would say fairly normal. This move, I wouldn't say that's actually a very good move. The clarification here kind of helps me out. Because Queen C7, the thing about this move is, well, not only can we take, but honestly, I'm not even obliged to do so. I think I will take this, mainly because castling takes e5 is going to happen. And basically, do I want that position with my pawns doubled or with my pawns not doubled? I would say not doubled. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I expect this. If not e5, I think we're going to play rook e1 and have a pretty nice position. a5 gives me a couple things to think about. First of all, a4 it really is a fine reaction to that move and may even be one of the best. In my experience, I don't know. I tend to also enjoy allowing that pawn to get to a4, playing a3. Yes, eventually my opponents will play b5, knight c4, but I don't know. I tend to have a better time dealing with that. Might go bishop there. We'll go knight there. Okay. At this point, bishop b5. I feel like my opponent's just handing me a pawn here. So what are we missing? Bishop here, bishop d7, bishop takes. It must be knight takes d4. Yeah, and knight d4 does work here, from what I can see. Yeah. You'd think that bishop b5 nets you a pawn, but I don't think so, actually. Okay, so let's bring the bishop back. I was thinking about bishop d7. It seemed like a good response to bishop b5. Queen d3 is always in the air here. f6 will probably bring the rook to e3. I just feel like with the pawns like this, we can be pretty satisfied. Okay, he doesn't really care about queen here, which is interesting. Takes in queen d3, definitely. I mean, it looks pretty decent. That particularly runs into bishop f5, so I think if we want to do this, we have to do it first, which does allow e4. Or we could take and, I don't know, play like bishop e4, rook d3. Takes queen h5 also looks pretty good. I think I will do this. Probably just take. Oh, I didn't even see rook rook b8. I actually forgot they could play it, guarded by the queen. In my head, I was like, the rooks aren't connected. But this, I would say, is not precisely what we wanted to have. Yeah, I mean, we're going to win a pawn here, but I can definitely say this was not, definitely not by design. This is so nasty. One of those positions where you win material, but, I mean, you're just not happy at all. Yeah, this is not what we wanted here. Because I don't even know what we're doing about that. Dude, maybe here? Hoping we could get that. Yeah, this at least is a trade that could work for us. I actually just realized takes bishop d5 is even stronger than whatever I was intending there. And we're threatening bishop d5 to win the rook. So maybe this is just very clever. But I needed some sort of bailout trick here because I actually wasn't liking my position. So I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking that I just take and this is defended, and I was happy enough with that. But now I realized it's actually way stronger than that. Didn't even know how good my move was. Queen e6, we still take. I actually don't know what I would do with black. It's kind of hard to say. I think there's still some counterplay to be had by like losing the exchange and going for something like that. This bishop d5 move is really strong. I think f3 is the move we want to play. He can never play f4. Okay. Good thing that he lost on time there. I think we had the rook coming around, like bishop e8, bring the rook around, but wasn't entirely obvious. I was hoping b5 he would just take here and make my life easier so I could play bishop c6. But I kind of got bailed out by that tactic on the other side of the board there. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty happy with this position. I mean, de5 is a good move too, but I felt like I was happy with this. I completely missed this, so this was wrong. Allowing this, winning this pawn, none of that is worth it. He could probably just shove play bishop e6 and play f5, f4, and we might just be in serious trouble. So I did not like that. But here, I was a fan of bishop b3 because amazingly, bishop d7 looks so natural, but I think it's losing on the spot. So I managed to create a position where we're not better, but an extremely natural move is actually a stone cold blunder. It goes from -1 -1 to +4. Look at this. I mean, that's for a natural move to take you from a -1 position to a +4 position. At some point, that's almost bad luck. Like, that's terrible. Bishop d7, I feel like, is on everyone's minds. I'm sure I would consider bishop d7 as the top move. I did consider cb4. Yeah, it's quite possible cb4 is a little better, but I felt like that it would be smarter to keep everything connected, and basically I was hunting for the easier position to maybe play quickly. Wasn't really interested in like rook d2 and pawn is loose. So I feel like after cb5, f5 happens, and I can't really move my a pawn or my b pawn, and my d pawn's probably going to fall at some point. I don't know. It looked slightly more difficult to play. GM Canty, 67 months. The big fellas in here. Shout out to Canty. For the boys. We also have Mannered Monkey in for 110 we have another fight night slated November 7th. Hoping your calendar may work. Yep, November 7th. Thank you for the 110 tier 3 from Mr. Mannered Monkey. KC New York, 76 months and a tier 2. Welcome back, KC New York. Ralph or the Dwarf, perfect 50. Halfway there. Also using Prime. Maxanu, also with Prime for half a year. Ever. Don't call it a comeback. But we may upgrade the background very soon. So, hey, just putting it out there in the world. Ever. Thanks for the 19 with Prime. Shaved Deer, thanks for the 55 months. We have a super strong opponent here. Chespionage, thanks for the 51 months. Happy as a Hippo, 71, thanks for the 47 months with Prime. Almost the 4 years together. Okay, yeah, we're playing a not only a pretty strong opponent, but I think a pretty young opponent. Yeah, I'm not sure how old he is, but I think he's on the younger side, which is definitely scary. I do better against the old guard, the GMs, and you're like, okay, at least I can flag them. But here, if I'm looking at the skill sets, like truly, this is a video game and I'm looking at the attacking, the passing, the dribbling, the pace. I don't know where I outrank the lad. Okay, a3. I think we have to take that. Like a5 is definitely not the vibe. Knight a6 always feels a little strange because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we were supposed to take this. And almost a5 now. It looks really weird because you hand over this b5 square, but I don't think allowing b4 is very interesting. So I'm going to play a5. Kind of strange. I imagine white's going to play knight b5, and then maybe we can go for d5 here. Knight here. I think queen e7 makes some sense to guard that, but also knight c6. I think knight c6, he's going to leave it there because I don't think I can even take. So actually what I might do is queen e7. It does feel nice to guard this, so at least I can play that move. But actually knight a6. surprisingly, is coming to mind. I kind of like knight a6. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a slower game here. I don't mind this knight a6 move. Maybe bring the rooks like that. I actually don't even know if I like rook. Maybe the rook should go here. I'm having a hard time deciding where the rooks should go here, which is not a good thing. Indecisive. I think this knight should go there. So actually, on pawn takes, surprisingly, I think I'm actually taking back with the pawn. Really weird, but I think that's the move. How's knight e4 here? Can't tell if knight e4 is the one or not. Feels like something's going wrong here, you know? This looks like a move where things feel loose for a moment. There's like pressure here, here. There's knight a7. Something feels off. I actually didn't really consider that one. That one looks the most troublesome. If I had to pick the move that looks the most annoying, I definitely think it would be that. It's possible that it just doesn't work, but it definitely looks like the move that could work the most. And I certainly haven't calculated everything. Okay, he just goes back, yeah. This was not good because I almost feel like I just need to return with that piece here. So let's not get so big-headed that we can't just admit that we need to go back. I can't really think of a better move. I don't like the knight there. Okay, he goes there now. Does that really just work? Damn. Wow, I didn't realize that was just... okay, never mind. I assume this. I actually thought that did work for him there. We are losing a pawn here. Pawns are also all on light squares, which feels pretty bad here. I cannot take that. Queen e7, super annoying. Yeah. I can't play any other move because I need to defend this. Queen e7 is really annoying because it actually did work. Like, it's still winning for him. Because if I take here, like, not only are we losing stuff there, but yeah, we're on the way to losing that position. So unfortunately, we're just lost. Don't think there's any way we can save it there. It looks like, you know, after rook b5, we might have a good chance all of a sudden, but no. The position was trending. Well, I mean, we're down a clear pawn, so it's definitely trending downhill for a while there. I actually think there's probably a move here. This didn't feel that bad. I lost this pawn, but I was like, okay, we can manage. But unfortunately, the coordination was just so good once he got the queen on c3, rook on c5. We're just much worse. So I was tripping here because I think he just missed a stone cold win. Like I straight up think he just missed the win. So he played knight a7, and I swear he can just take, and then he has knight c6 no matter what. So when he played knight a7, I was like, guys, I think the game's over. Knight c6 is coming. But then he just went back and didn't play it. So I said, okay. I guess we're not going to talk about that one. And yeah, we actually made a pretty good comeback there. But yeah, this knight a4 move killed me. And then we ended up in a bad position after that. But I was pretty happy with the game. Allowing knight a7, though, I don't know. I just didn't know what to do with the position. So, not a bad game. Not a bad game. All right. Where are we at here? Anna? And by extension, Pia? What was the result? Jeez, is that game over already? Hang on a sec. I'm pretty sure I was watching that game right before things started here. Oh, I gotta put you guys in emote only already. Draw? Okay, we got our answer. We're playing Title Tuesday, so I gotta put you guys back in emote only. So sorry. It's known that the Anna Kramling community is so strong that it's actually considered engine assistance to have you even chatting. So we do have to put you guys in emote only, but due to your incredible ability in chess, I'm sure you guys understand. But that's weird. Yeah, I feel like I was just watching Anna's stream. So okay, it must be a draw, right? Everything that you know about chess tells you it has to be a draw because how could it not be? Right? If I was just watching it and all of a sudden it's over, how could it not be a draw? The only way for things to end that quickly. Okay, g4. I would say g4 looks like a move here just because Black has played a6, which, I mean, you could argue is not the most useful move, but in this particular position, it's actually insanely useful. So, but maybe we can start to make a threat with h4, h5, perhaps. 20 months with Prime from Osman. Thank you very much. Atypical Josh for 34. And Anna rating with more than 1,000 of you. So welcome in, everybody. If we go h4, takes. I mean, this bishop can also take there. It's kind of strong. And meanwhile, g5, I'm not sure I don't know if that's doing what we want it to do. Because there is knight h5, for example. We have queen e2 as a move, but bishop e7 looks easy to play. Whatever. Let's have some fun. I'll try it. Um, h4, so takes, we got to take back. The queen will be out. We lose the c pawn, but I'm trying to go rook c1 after that, and meh. We'll see. We'll see. At the very least, h4 looks combative, right? We have a pretty serious threat, and it's kind of well known that although this move saves the bishop, it also allows this. So instead, yeah, well, I talked about combative. We're definitely getting that with this response. Queen a5. I have no idea what's happening here. h5, the e4 square is available. It could also be pawn takes on d4, but I don't think so. So here it's got to be bishop e4, f3, and then pawn takes, I'm assuming, is the plan. What the hell is happening here? I mean, we got to just could go for it. I don't know. I don't know what position we're getting here. Whatever. Let's just make it happen. So this one, I was planning to go here. I thought this was relatively creative from me. We're giving a check. It feels like it has to be taken. And then our knight ends up hitting this bishop. I don't know how all the things might potentially work out, but all I saw was two pieces hanging. And I'm hoping that's enough. But this is surely still going to be quite complicated. I don't think I've gotten away with it just yet. Wouldn't surprise me if black had a couple resources here. So yeah, so we have this knight b6 move, which I actually, yeah, I'm liking that a lot. The bishop takes f3 move can happen. But man, knight b6 looks so good. We can also, of course, just take this free thing, but I actually think this might be better. Well, let's give it a try. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? Oh my god, what the hell is this? Take this way, maybe? So I'm thinking takes here, takes here, rook check. I think we're escaping. And yes, I could have taken a full rook there, but position was starting to look a little wonky. So yeah, we get this check in. Now I'm able to take this. I'm actually going to end up a full rook here. It looks like. Kind of a weird calculation there, but oh my god. A full rook and a piece? He can't even win that piece here. Oh man, bishop c7 is a mate. Oh. Checkmate with assistance from a knight in the corner of your board on your side. Double agent. Really strange, I don't know, game there. I definitely felt extremely good about the position after queen a4, so I assumed we were winning at that point, just a matter of finding it. And yeah, after c5, like, hey, h4, as I said, looks combative. I kind of like it. I definitely didn't have everything worked out here, but yeah, it didn't look very easy for black to manage. Oh, can't he say in Chobava chapter 6? Okay. Damn. trying to think how the Jobava would go. I guess there must be some line with e4, because I could see the a6 move happening. How would you get here from a pure Jobava London? Maybe like this? Maybe like a6, e4. Interesting. I could see that. Maybe something like that. I don't even know how you would play it. Maybe like this? Knight f3. Did we accidentally just play like a very well played Jobava London? I didn't mean to do it. I swear. Guys, you saw the game. You saw the game. Yeah, it was d4, e4. Okay? I was not playing a London. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Wasn't a London, I swear to God. I played d4, e4. So, somehow, we got back to it. We got back to it. But yeah, g4, knight e5, and h4 felt pretty nice there. And yeah, who knows about the calculations, but I was pretty happy with this stuff. Yeah, this was nice. All right, we take it. We take it. Valentinian is here. Hello, Val. Thanks again to Anna Kremling for the raid. Looks like it was an early draw in that match, Levy versus Pia, which is actually an interesting match. I mean, Pia hasn't, I imagine, competed like that regularly, but she's just such a classy, strong GM that she clearly holds an edge over Levy there, but definitely good content. I also don't know the full format of the match, but I imagine it's not just full, like classical OTB. There's probably a few other faster formats where, you know, the match will feel at least like it has a few formats where Levy can do well in. So you hope there is, Jadub. Yeah, we are 3 out of 4, Val. Andrew Dedu, thanks for the 57 months with Prime. Grinnef win 94 with Prime. Making it happen here. One win at a time. And yeah, this was a satisfying checkmate here at the end. This is covered by my course. No, my course is the London like that. Not the London with knight c3. There's a few lines in my course where knight c3 gets played in the London. Sometimes you have to, but no, in general, the London that I recommend looks like that. I wouldn't say something like that, Tommy. Maybe online blitz would favor Levy. I could definitely see that, but no, I think it's I mean, Levy's gonna have his chances in blitz for sure. That's why it's there. But I would be very surprised if he was the favorite in blitz. Hello, Felix. I did not, Rude Ranch. I did not. I don't know if we're going to have time to take a look at those today. We have a sub battle coming up. If you guys would like to participate, the best way to do that is to get in our Discord. And since it is a sub battle, you will need to be subbed on Twitch. But we'll be picking the teams after Title Tuesday. So as soon as the event ends, we'll be making our glorious team selection. And then probably starting the sub battle as soon as that's done, maybe 30, 45 minutes after that. Land Beyond, thank you for the 39 months. With Prime, yes, thank you very much. Sub battle versus Blitz stream. Make sure Tim does not participate. Is Tim a liability now? Tim has had conflicting sub battle results. I've seen some dubs, I've seen some L's. There you go. There you go, Bamdeezy, coming with some receipts. When is the next round? I'm not sure. Pretty soon. A couple minutes, maybe. They have a break after round 4 and a break after round 8. I don't think we have time for tryouts for the sub battle. We got to pick our team straight away and then get into the battle. Yeti Boots, thanks for the 26 with Prime. But if we have some, 1-2 people contesting for one spot, we may have a playoff for it if we just can't pick. Tim fixed his rating, no value there anymore. All right. We're back, and it seems like we got paired down, and I don't necessarily say that as a good thing. The 2477s are hunting us here. So he's coming with this B3 system. Lally gifting a sub to Blitzstream. Oh, why, thank you there, Lally. I think 92 A6 takes is the normal line here. There's also D4 as a move. I see it way less. Like, I almost never see this move, but from time to time, D4 gets played. And I think I would play 97 there and just kind of, yeah. Okay, so we do get this 92. I think this is the standard move. Knight G3, Bishop D6. Takes, Knight C3 was a game I played actually last. I want to say last Title Tuesday, or maybe the one before that. But I had a game like that where my opponent just ended up losing their knight after taking the center and losing the knight to F5. So that was a pretty nice one. This castling, I mean, it tells me that my opponent's most likely playing F3. I can't imagine that F3 or F4 rather doesn't get played because, Bishop D6, there's just so many nasty threats coming up. It has to be. Maybe knight here will happen first. I don't know. But even now, I would be a little bit scared of like the bishop takes H2 stuff. So how is h5 here? Is that a move at all? H5 definitely looks like something. I feel like we either go h5 or perhaps knight g4, but h3 looks, I feel like h3 looks kind of reliable there. These positions are, they look so good. Also, bishop g4. There is bishop takes f6, takes on a1, but I don't know if I even feel good about that. I really like the potential of h5 here. I think we just have to try h5, but there's probably 3 very decent moves. Oh, even 4 if you count that, because you could take and go knight c3. I might just play a pawn down there, try to make the bishops work. Okay, so yeah, he just starts with the knight. We can go queen here. Most likely we'll be met by that. It's also bishop e5. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one here. So f4, we take, and my thought was that the queen can't take because of that. Okay, here I was actually considering taking now that he's blocked the bishop. I think that's what we do here. It's tough to say. Okay, we'll take here. It's probably going to be a queen exchange. Okay, we don't even get our move in. I couldn't really decide. Both moves look really good here. We have a very good position. But I switched at the last moment. I'm not even sure if I made the right decision. This feels... no. Okay, this is actually good because 94 is not that dangerous. And d4 will block his bishop. And then maybe from there we'd be able to put on a one of those bishop clinics. Yeah, it's all, actually looking at the position with the engine afterwards, it's always the case that black is so winning in these positions. It's amazing. My opponents always play right into it to the point where I'm like, I guess it's theory. I don't know. But it's weird theory because black's just better. h5. Yeah, so what? Queen e7. I was thinking f3, but I guess the computer just likes taking an h4. All right. Yeah, it's interesting. I should play these positions, I guess, a little bit more confidently. Every time I play these positions, white just kind of plays bishop b5, takes, knight g3, like plays super quick. But it's so weird looking with the engine after. Because black's just worse. Like, what kind of opening are you just worse after 6 moves? Like, clearly worse after 6 moves. I don't know. missed my chance to spectate Magnus's game probably. Faruja or Hikaru still playing? No, just finished. Jeez, we missed all the action. I mean, if you're gonna lose a quick game like I did, at least catch some of the games you don't get to watch. Missed opportunity. Thank you for the tier 3 eviscerated. Sheesh indeed. Ooh, knight f4. Hang on a sec. I guess, is this a draw? The knight on g2 is not great, but I think he's gonna fix that. This doesn't look like it's going anywhere, honestly. I feel like they just kind of recreated the same position. Almost a draw right there, I feel like. Hello, Subham. How's it going? Feels like we're playing pretty well. We just flagged the last game. I'm not very I don't play this b3 stuff too confidently, which is weird because I know it pretty well, and pretty much every time I play against b3, I get a good position. But it's almost like I'm being tricked by the people that play b3. They play it so quick that I can't possibly imagine that they could be playing bad moves, because like all my opponents do it. But maybe it's just a b3 player thing. They just play like some fast bad moves, and I'm like, I guess this is theory. I don't even I guess. But I end up spending a ton of time trying to understand what's going on. Edwig, thanks for the 17. Hello, Azizi. Do I recognize it? I think, isn't that the lemonade duck? Tier 3, 4 years on the dot from eviscerated, and after a rather uneventful previous game. Great position, but running out of time. No one to blame but ourselves. We have, I guess, actually a stronger player, to be honest. Okay, the rook on d7. Yeah, I was going to say he might just move it back. Always repeat, right? Yeah, you just want to you want to get them to admit that they're here playing for a draw. Bishop f5. Without thought, I pretty much meet that move with g4 every time. I don't know if that's actually the way to go. So bishop c2, usually there's rook c1, but this is a particular instance where yeah, it's not possible, is it? Because a4 is hanging. That's unusual. Yeah, that's, I guess, kind of annoying. Let's go here, I suppose. Knight a5 could get a little bit weird. There's some bishop c7 stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, take some bishop there is definitely no good. But man, you really start to wonder here. I think it comes close to working, but not quite. Bishop c7 takes. King takes bishop e4. So knight a5, is that just going to be one of those moves that really doesn't look like it should work, but really ends up working, and then we get a bad position from it? Kind of feels like it. I guess bishop back. I don't know. What else are we supposed to do? E6. No, I mean, this is crazy. Guy's just blatantly missing this. Even after takes, like, b6 does trap our bishop, so it just feels like so nuts that our opponent can, first of all, play knight a5, but okay. I think it does actually work. But then to blunder this move next, I'm like, what's even happening here? I kind of like bishop b1. Maybe knight b3 there, bishop takes, knight a1, and bishop d1. I don't know. Are we trapping that knight there? It really doesn't feel like it, because how do I even attack it? So maybe knight b3. Is that just a good move there? Knight b3, rook a3. I really want to get this bishop. I'll definitely try it. So knight b3, we could also just take. I mean, that's clearly fine as well, but oh wow, he's going to take. That's I don't know. I'm in shock right now. That's a crazy move. Okay, h5. We could definitely go g5 here. Or defend. Probably g5 is fine. King e2? Kind of want to maybe defend this. I don't know. King e2, maybe you could get tempted by bishop takes and you win a couple pawns there. Knight there. Don't know exactly what's up with that move. I think that the move b4 next will be pretty good. So that move actually makes a lot of sense. We can actually play b4. I missed that. Try it now. We'll probably see knight here in the end. Maybe take and c4, perhaps. Yeah. We're going to end up losing again, really nice game. But that's Title Tuesday for me in a nutshell. He goes knight there, and I guess the win here is knight f6. But actually, the annoying thing for me is I didn't even think this was playable because I thought the bishop was hanging. So it didn't even occur to me. Not a good move, but okay, it's like +5 here. I mean, the game, knight f6, I think the game ends immediately. But okay, yeah, here black all of a sudden like just gets everything. I mean, I mean, I can't even take it seriously. Like this position just turned completely. Knight a5. I mean, just blundering bishop c7. I don't even know. That's Title Tuesday for me. I feel like lost a game to a pretty strong player, but otherwise we played pretty weak players and pretty weak players who are blundering, and we're losing to those people. But that's, I think, par for the course for me. Apart from that, yeah, even in that one we were all right, but we played at 3,000. Apart from that, everyone else has been pretty weak. But we've been kind of handing wins over. I was thinking that was round 8. Not even close. Not even close. We have 2 more rounds before any potential break. Oh, here's the guy. Speak of the devil. Yeah, this guy got us good earlier. Knight takes g6, rook a3. Interesting. Yeah, I guess you just kind of leave the rook there. I mean, yeah, you got to try rook e7. You always have rook a6. So I guess he's going to try this. Almost rook c4 worth a try here, but no, rook d3. It's a pretty good play from black here to get this position. Rook g8, rook g4, but this is still a draw, by the way. I know Alireza lost both pawns, but you got to give it to black. This is it's like probably as good as you could play the position. But yeah, Alireza still in a drawn position. If he can show the technique here, doesn't doesn't look easy to defend. I think at a few points, it's possible both players have missed or given up a win or whatever. But overall, I think Alireza did a pretty good job. Damn, what a draw. Bazmaniac, thanks for the 4 years together. So difficult to squeeze out those points. Okay, let's see what kind of good position we can get here. It's a requisite before the inevitable loss. We have to get a good position. H5. I guess the idea is F6. Has to be F6, I feel. What else? What else are you trying to do with H5? I mean, yeah, knight H4 ends up prevented, but I'm not sure that's enough of a reason to play H5. I mean, who knows? I don't really know what's going on with H5. Oh, why did I not? I mentioned F6 earlier. Why did I not do anything about it? I don't really know. I'm asleep. F6 was obviously going to be the reaction to that move. Well, we kind of have to castle. I mean, it's not a good spot for us to be in, but I mean, nowhere else that the king is going, so definitely did not believe in takes 95, for example. without the light squared bishop, we're definitely, it's a pretty, definitely not worse, but I don't prefer the position. Put it that way. Just not even realizing that this move actually had a threat is such a classic. Just full miss. I mean, obviously we're just lost here. Yeah, it was a draw here, but I mean, even though we're down a pawn, I'm not the guy that goes for a draw. Just so boring. I mean, like, but yeah, this was 3 times here. We did rook a7 3 times, but what are we doing? I don't know. Playing for a draw. Not very interesting. Yeah, you definitely missed bishop d4. So then I think we made some small comeback here. But still, obviously we're worse. We're down actually 2 pawns there. Not even down a pawn. I didn't realize we're down 2 pawns. It didn't feel like 2 pawns. Maybe that's why, but we are down 2 pawns there. Anyway, yeah, just kind of missed f6, even though I said it out loud. Sometimes that's a weird thing about streaming. Just like say a bunch of things out loud and your brain isn't actually registering. You're saying things, but your brain isn't registering them. Just yapping. But yeah, bishop e5 just doesn't make sense. I would say it's not a good move because I think he's planning on playing f6 anyway, even if I don't play bishop b5. So to play bishop b5, then f6 gets played. It's like, kind of wasted time there, because the bishop b5 move doesn't serve any purpose if f6 is just the reaction. Because taking is never beneficial for me. I'm just losing the light squared bishop. Thanks for the 33 there, Nitty. Hello, Tarnished. Still another round before our break here. Is there a game still going? Yeah, there is. I don't think so, Tarnish, but we'll see. Might end off after the sub battle. Thanks, Keanu Reevesy. $5. Can we play $5 chess? Thanks for the 54, Scenic. we're at the point where we're definitely not really calculating the king side, so there's a good chance we just kind of get mated. Maybe take. I don't know, rook e8, something here. Just hoping we don't get mated before something else happens. I don't think you can defend e4 though, so I hardly know what to recommend here. Just got to go here. Not sure what else to do. Takes. I mean, it seems insane to allow this, but I guess knight takes g7 or something afterwards. It, it looks hard to believe. It does look hard to believe. I mean, there's rook takes as well, but I mean, is bishop takes really not going to be a good move? That's just insane to me. Par for the course, though. Thanks for the 54 scenic. I think I got that one, but appreciate it. It's a draw now because yeah, okay. Wow. King c6 would have probably won the game actually. Yeah, I think King c6 was winning there. Definitely not a good game. Yeah. Just played too quickly. King G4 is quite a clever win there. Yeah. And here, King H3, we actually just lose. So, nothing but luck there. All right, we have a break. BRB. Not sure when this round starts, but it feels like it's been enough time, let's say. Well, that's just titled Tuesday for you, dude. Process. No such thing as good energy. It's a tournament due for depression. So no sense getting your hopes up. We all know where it's going to end up. If it starts well, in fact, you can be reassured by knowing that it won't end well. If it doesn't start well, then at least there's a hope that you won't be too disappointed. When your important question gets ignored, oh, we're just waiting for you to resub. Thanks for the 2 months there, Sneeze. Depends which one you went for, but obviously when we talk about sizes on the Chessbrah store, I mean, we're not talking about waist size. So hopefully you got the right one for you. Just like real life. Zen, where can you contact me about a charity GeoGuessr event? I mean, I assume I'm the charity. Not sure I'm the guy otherwise, but can always send me a Discord DM. I guess we could take on C4. Takes, I imagine it will actually be that one. So maybe just A4 first. He can't really use the B8 square, which I think is nice. Okay. That definitely does not look good. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that move. I mean, it looks horrible. Question is, do we take first? Really should be the type of move that almost loses on the spot, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Amazing. thought if we traded knights, it still wouldn't be enough. I mean, don't really know how we're surviving here. The amount of counterplay we're allowing is like out of this world. I bet he feels so happy he made those last 50 moves. I bet that was fulfilling. Thanks for the 18 there. Potato Fever. Taylor, 55 with Prime. Mike, thanks for the 14. Joe, 35. Mr. Insert Coin, thanks for the 2. Been here since 2018. Well, thank you for that. Longevity means a lot. I think we're almost done, Baz. Maybe 2 more rounds? Yeah. I mean, I don't think it would have been that crazy. Just would have been a bishop and knight mate. Just for that, now I have to pronounce his name incorrectly. I don't think you have that one the right way around. Pronouncing his name incorrectly is easy to do. There's no way I could get it right. Can we get a win with the number 1 opening on the planet? B6. C4. I mean, yeah, we usually put the queen on H5, I think. Gonna castle next. Hmm. Oh, I actually expected C3 there. This might be just a better move. I kind of want to play C5. But okay, yeah, this rook G5 in the end there. So we're giving up quite a lot here. Even opening up the bishop for him as if he needed assistance. Could try with the knight here. Probably rook b8. He will definitely be thirsting for the checkmate here. Maybe we can use that against him. Can't really tell if we're better or not. It's easy to say that we're worse just because looking at our king, but I don't know. We can kick the bishop out pretty easily in one move. And meanwhile, this is going to be lost. Yeah, so he's definitely going for precisely what we are talking about here. Doesn't make it any easier to deal with. I wonder if rook e3, e5 can be played. Sorry, here, and then e5. Looks too risky. I'm going to play it now. Interesting. I think we were probably fine there, but bishop g6. I mean, we're definitely lost here. I would say, yeah, that's definitely the nicest one. Yeah, I think we're doing fine there, but with low time, I would rather play white. It just looks like black's obviously winning here, but f4 is a nice move to try to activate the bishops. And I mean, maybe f6, try to be solid there. I'm happy to lose a pawn here. Not like this. I'm happy to lose a pawn and get his bishop. Yeah, we played knight c5. Should have gone knight f8. For some reason, this didn't occur to me. Because then e6 we can take with the pawn. But yeah. Anyway, we're definitely better there, but very, very difficult to navigate with low times. I thought e5 was good, and yeah, it sucks. That's just the position we happen to have. So I think he made reasonable choices to go for the attack. It doesn't work, so I can't say I'm too impressed. But it's a good practical decision. Bishops are really hard to handle, and you always have these like mate, sack, whatever threats. So it's actually really, really tough to play for black, and I think that was evidenced here. Yeah, obviously now we're losing, but it's hard to play the moves any differently because I'm playing the best moves, and then I just get to a point where if you miss one of them, you're in a bad spot, which is why I think his play makes a lot of sense because it puts a lot of pressure on you. Have to find every move, low on time. But yeah, we were definitely better the whole way there. I was pretty happy with that game. I think we played well. Thank you for the 2 subs, Spudge. TGZ, thanks for the 38 months. Okay, we're almost done this godforsaken tournament. And then we have to pick some sub battle participants. Okay. Get us out of here. Thanks, Goal 11, 74 months. Cheers, buddy. Probably G3 was slightly better in terms of placement. Let's go B3. I think we want to play C4 here. Okay, we do win a pawn here, but I guess there's going to be some, typical counterplay. It's the last round. I think we should probably just take it. Whatever. Rook B6. We do get to play Queen A5. I was expecting to just go here, but I guess the rook can go back and then maybe take. It's not a move that feels very good to play. Oh, I didn't even see that. I guess that just traps our queen. Interesting. This one, this one. I guess this one. Okay, there is bishop f3. Man. I think he had queen b8 there. That's what I thought he was going to do. I mean, yeah, I guess with this bishop here, it's still kind of annoying. Maybe we should have gone bishop e4 there. That would have been probably smarter. Queen c3, knight e4. I think we get our hands on this pawn. Yeah. That move's annoying, though. So tragic. Okay. Great stuff there. Great stuff there. Well, it reminds me how my Title Tuesday would usually go. That would usually be me. I mean, I guess we'll take it. This tournament's A miss every time. All right. Moving on to more important things. I saw the result, Bazmaniac. Yes. Actually, weren't. Didn't you tell me the result? I'm trying to remember. Didn't I? I swear I was streaming last night, and I thought it was you who came in and said that the undefeated record in the NHL was finally busted. So I think the answer is yes, I did see it, but it may be yes because of you. JT had a Hattie. Go, John. Getting a hat trick that late in your career is pretty special. So if you'd like to sign up for the sub battle, we'll do we'll head over to our sub battle channel in Discord. Taking entries. To sign up, we'll need your chess.com username, your blitz rating, and I'll take names primarily from our Discord channel. So we have a channel in Discord called Sub Battles, as you may imagine. And in that channel, you'll be able to do, as I said, write your name or your username and your rating, blitz rating, that is, to sign up. Dave, thank you for the 46 months. So I see Spudge has found the channel. If you're in our Discord, if you're a sub here, first of all, join our Discord if you're not already. You can connect your sub account, and that'll give you access to the sub-only channel called Sub Battles. So I'll be taking registrants in that channel primarily, and then if we need to take some from the chat, if there aren't enough people in there, then we may, but probably look to start in, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, whenever we pick the teams. Honestly, Blitzstream is going to be picking his soon as well. What are the rating categories? They're pretty standard. Let's see if I don't actually have a sub battle scene here, so I'll have to set that up as well. How do you find the sub battle section? It's pretty close to the bottom of the Discord. So let's see here. Okay. It'll take a little bit to get this set up. Oh, thanks for the raid. I think that's gotta be Jeffrey Zong. Surely. Go, Jeff. Chef Jeff. Dude, Chef Jeff. What a great nickname. I don't have a cool one like that. I just got Hambo. Thanks for the raid, though. Yeah, we're getting ready for a sub battle soon, so I'm just setting things up here. Actually, might take a little while here. But in the meantime, I'm hoping people can get their entries in Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. We have a sub battle channel. That's right, Ritzer. That's right. And yeah, I actually didn't realize I didn't have a sub battle scene set up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, slowly getting there. The drop was hard. I was actually thinking that I really don't like this song. But hey, if it makes some people happy. I see some people are getting in the channel, so I'm not sure what link you mean doesn't work, but it certainly won't work if you're not a sub here. There, Rob Cairns, so Okay. The more people we have signed up, then the more options we're going to have for hopefully selecting, putting our best foot forward, our best squad forward. Are we starting with the power bottoms? Don't know. We usually do not. Okay. Okay, get in there, get in there. Let's set this up on the fly here. Hello, Mattis. Nitsud Prime. Okay, we have some soldiers assembling. Okay, I think things are reasonably set up here. Okay, okay. Do you have your sub account connected to Discord there, Sad Rabbit? I think it's one of the first things that it says in the welcome channel, how to connect your account. Basically, we have some channels in the Discord that you can't see until you connect your account from Twitch to Discord, and Discord says, oh, hey, I recognize this person as a Chessbrah Twitch sub. Let's give them access to these sub-only channels. And so if you've already done that, then you should see it if you scroll pretty close to the bottom. It's not near the top of the Discord. Who are we watching and why? No idea. It's ironic that I happen to click a match between two French players here. But just put a random match up. Tommy J. Salami, thanks for the 46. Jumeri, 41. D-Punk, 79. Dave, 46. Rui, 50. Badkins, 42. Tier 3 as well from Badkins. You're unavailable, Moistad. This is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, we got to start picking some players here. You're rated 500. Can you sub and get in there? Well, you can see on screen that the categories go down to 800 for this one. And if we put you in at 500, we're really hurting ourselves there in that final category. Really hurting the odds. Benny Guitar, thanks for the 5. Go, Ben. Thanks, dude. Martyr, thanks for the 2 months with Prime. Oh, surely not, Moistad. Today's going to be different. Of course. No particular reason why, but surely today's different. Surely. So, let's hop into the Discord, see if we can't get some names in there. See if we can't get some names in here. Bach, thank you for the raid. We're just picking our sub battle teams here. Go Bach. Now we got some nice raids here in the last little while. I was just setting up the stream, the scene, because I didn't have a sub battle scene here. Go Bach.